everyone.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi. Oh, I was like, I knew we were missing someone. Or is that all of us? That's all of us. Hello.
No, where's? No, it's not.
Hello to
That's
all of you.
fine, though.
Yes, it's fine. Hello to anyone at home watching us. We are Ants in the Hall. My name is Lauren. What's the rest of your names?
Jess, you're muted.
I'm Kayla.
Jess.
My name is Matt.
Alexis.
I'm Brad.
Awesome. And all right. Hey, now you know our names. You're about to get to know our show if you don't already know our show already. So, Ants in the Hall is a variety show that we do every Thursday, usually in the Ant Hall. But this week and last week, we are doing a live stream. So last week we showed we aired our first episode and we did some commentary. But this week we're actually going to do some different bits, just a variety of bits, as our show is a variety show, and then we will play some videos as well, some archive videos and some new videos. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we get started with this show? Yes, Brad.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our show is Ants in the Hall, and we usually are in the hall for the show. Should this be Ants out of the hall?
Oh my God, Brad.
Ants in the house.
and Ants on the line.
Ants on the line. Ants on the stream. Ants in the stream. Like islands in the stream.
Islands in the stream.
Is ants in a verb?
All right. We've changed it. Welcome to Ants Out of the Hall. Excellent. Yes, thank you.
We'll work on the graphics. We'll get the graphics up.
This is what you're going to get from our show. Attention to detail, okay? This is what our group brings. We've got a variety of talents.
It's very philosophical in nature. That's what I like.
Definitely. You know who we're missing? We're missing Alex.
Yeah, where is Alex?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. He was here and then he was just gone all day.
And the thing is,
he was preparing.
Can you hear my disembodied voice?
Oh,
I can hear your disembodied voice. All right. Oh yes. Was somebody going to say something? No. Oh, okay. Now I'm just hearing things. So Alex, I think we're ready to go to our first segment, which is your segment. Are you ready for that?
I'm so ready.
Oh, I see you now. All right. There you are.
Oh, hi there.
Right.
Didn't see you there.
So we're gonna have you take over. I'm gonna make you big, and you're gonna show us how to make a cocktail. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, we're making a pomegranate gimlet today. It's an Ina Garden recipe.
Oh.
As you can see, I've already started squeezing my lime juice because you can only use fresh lime juice with an Ina Garden recipe. If you can't get fresh squeezed lime, just give up.
ooh.
You can't beat fresh squeezed lime juice, although it takes a long time. We're squeezing one last one just to demonstrate. You can appreciate that I did all of these beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first, you're gonna get your shaker full of ice. I'm using one of these weird jars because I'm making a big drink. First, you're gonna put 1 part lime juice,
That sounds great.
Oh yeah, the unintentional ASMR. It's a little shy of a cup, but I don't feel like squeezing any more limes, so there it goes. So there we go, cup of lime juice. Broke my fridge, it's good. We're going through with it. Oh God, the condiments are everywhere. But we're back and we're having a great time. What I grabbed from the fridge after breaking everything inside of it is pomegranate juice. Gotta have pomegranate juice for a pomegranate gimlet. Gimlet.
Gimlet.
Isn't that a word?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There goes our cup of pomegranate juice. Next, we're going to add 1.5 cups or parts, if you're making this along at home, of gin. I'm using Tanqueray because that's what I had. Some more lovely liquid noises. I hope you went pee before this started.
Yeah, I did. And I have to go again now. Thank you.
No problem. All right, we got 1 cup. We got another half a cup. And then last but not least, we're going to add some simple syrup that I made using sugar cubes because I'm out of sugar. And if you don't know how to make simple syrup, it's equal parts sugar and water. I'm not going to show you. You can look that up. Give this a shake here. Look at that gorgeous color. Isn't that just lovely? What would you call that? Maybe like a fuchsia, maybe? Ooh.
Wall red.
It looks like it's the same color as your wall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you
Just a
said well
comparison.
read. Yeah. Nice.
So the recipe is for 6. But I am 1. But I am 6 feet tall, so 1 person is a foot. That's how math works. So here's my 1 glass for me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just gonna pour this icy cold pomegranate gimlet in this glass. Ooh, all kinds of liquid sounds for you there.
Yeah, I have peed 3 times watching this video. Or it's not even a video. I'm watching you. Sorry.
Shake it.
Wow.
Look at the control.
And there you go. You have 1 pomegranate gimlet. And I'm using a straw because there's no way I'm picking this up.
Not yet.
Now, how good is that? Thanks, Ina. Back to you in the studio.
Woo! All right, thank you. That was our cocktail segment by Alex. A cocktail for 6 or 1, depending on your interpretation.
Right.
Yeah, excellent measurement skills.
Math is hard.
Yeah. You nailed that getting it into that glass perfectly. I mean, Anyone else have any
I was
thoughts
nervous.
on that? Yeah. Oh, well.
I mean,
it did show.
It was beautiful. It coordinates with the room. I always compliment a drink that coordinates with the room it's in.
Mm-hmm.
Intentional.
It's an interior design drink right there.
What did you say you used instead of gin?
I use gin. It's Tanqueray. You
Tanqueray.
sniff me out like I was Tanqueray. Amy Winehouse. She sang that song. Remember her? R.I.P.
Yes. Yeah.
Lost but not forgotten.
Yes.
I made mine too, but mine didn't come out as pretty as yours.
Let me check the
Or-
monitor.
Or
I-
it's large.
Yeah,
I know.
made one too, but it tastes like wine. But it is
I
the same
included
color.
ice because I'm weak. I don't know. I feel like
It's just the
yeah, ice.
No,
like
you
the
like to keep it
values.
frosty. You keep it frosty.
I keep it frosty.
You
Yeah.
keep it frosty.
You keep it frosty.
Ooh, we have a question though for Alex coming in
Oh, we do.
hot here in banner form in a second. I'm just wasting time to get it up, but
Well,
there we go.
While that question is
That's
coming
what
up,
we
Wait a minute.
yes.
Minute.
please comment. Please ask us questions.
What's the
We-
garnish?
Oh, excellent. What is the garnish?
Oh, this is just a green straw. I was like, I thought you were calling me out for not using garnish. And I was like, this motherfucker. How am I about
He
to
might
sit here
be.
and garnish this? Hold on. Here, we got this.
What do you mean how?
You can garnish
No,
with
you've
a straw.
got all those
You got
limes.
Ooh,
If
I
it's
did
a
not
fancy
take the
straw.
sticker off.
Mhm. Or pomegranate seeds would be cute.
It's garnished
That's what
with a
Ina
produce
said,
sticker.
but ain't nobody got time for pomegranates. Ooh, I almost cut my
Lime
finger.
slice.
This was a very
You wanna
different show. Hey,
Do a
garnish.
clashing color. Do a clashing
it's
color.
nice in other
Lime
ways.
slice is the way to go for sure.
So now
I
it is
was going
garnish.
to say you could just put a whole lime as the garnish, and actually, I think Connor
Just like-
might agree with me.
6 whole lime.
Just float it. Yeah, just float the lime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Can
you
we
do a
appreciate that I
thick-
put the limes in a bowl? A striped
with
bowl?
like the sticker still on, like keep the sticker on, just float the lime in there.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Well, no, you paid for it. You didn't steal your lime from like somebody's
Yeah.
garden.
Nor did
Yeah.
you
Wanna know
grow it. Nor did you grow it like a poor.
Yeah, not like the poor do, growing their limes.
Or
Oh.
like the
And spend all their
economical,
time.
thrifty,
Yeah.
Mhm.
earth-saving people.
Or
Oh,
Or
God,
the-
no.
or the hipster
no-
plant people, because I'm
there's
sure
no-
there's a lot of indoor lime trees across the nation.
Like I feel like you're all embarrassed that I mentioned poor people. There's nothing embarrassing about poor people growing limes.
No.
No, I just don't equate that as like.
There's nothing embarrassing, but there's also nothing plausible about it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are people growing limes?
I think it's time
Not
for a
easy
video.
plant. I have been growing a lemon tree for 2.5 years now, and it will
I
not
have
have
hidden-
fruit for many more.
I have a hidden
Are you
lime
waiting?
room.
Are you waiting to make a cocktail with it? Is that what the plan is? To ultimately
Yes.
make a cocktail?
Yes.
One
Growing
cocktail.
citrus is the
One
long
cocktail
game.
for 6
It's a long
people.
con.
Mhm. All right, I think it's time for a video. All right,
Yeah.
so this video is one from our archives. It was in one of our earlier shows, so here we go.
Feeling extra flabby as you enter the 3rd year of the pandemic? Let Quiet Gym help you get into the best shape of your life. Other fitness centers can offer judgment-free zones and lunk alarms, but we at Quiet Gym go one step further. No noise whatsoever. That's right, no grunting and no slamming down weights, but also no music, no television, no talking, no nothing, except regular, everyday people getting fit, jacked, and shredded in utter silence. Confused about how to operate a piece of equipment? Keep it to yourself. Need assistance? No, you don't. At Quiet Gym, when you do it quietly, you do it correctly. Zip it and rip it. That's the Quiet Gym motto. So if a new you is due for 2022, let Quiet Gym be your destination for satisfaction without the distraction. Quiet Gym. Shh. Keep it down.
Locker room and shower facilities now available for anonymous hookups, but only if you're quiet.
All right.
Oh.
And that was Quiet Gym. That was in our first show after the New Year. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That was a
New year, new you.
Yeah, New Year, New You.
It's so obvious that none of those videos are from the same place. None of those. They're none of those. That's not a gym. That's one place.
Just a really
What?
big
That's
gym.
not a real gym?
Oh.
Quiet Gym isn't real.
It's a complex.
I'm so upset.
I signed up for a contract. I don't want to know where my money went.
I was wondering why nobody would be quiet.
If
I would totally go to Quiet Gym. Quiet Gym
the,
would be my thing.
the phone number for member services at Quiet Gym is 313-ANT.
Oh, that's not enough numbers.
I think I sweat too loud for Quiet Gym.
Ooh.
313 aunt would be enough.
Yeah, I
I
would be
think-
good at Quiet Gym. Mm.
I think
Yeah.
some of us dress too loud for Quiet Gym.
Whoa.
I feel personally
Wow.
attacked by this comment.
I didn't want to say your name, but it's
But
not.
it was you.
It's not Brad.
I
And
love
his
the way you
initials-
dress.
His initials are
Right.
Nat.
Wait, does that mean I'm boring?
It just
you've
means you
done
dress
that,
less loud
everyone
than
is
me, which is
insulted
like a
now.
low bar.
Is there a screening process at Quiet Gym? Is there a screening process you need to go through, or
It's not that you're boring, Brad. It's that you're dressed quiet enough. That's all. That's all.
There was not a dress code for tonight. I want to state that first and foremost, so you can be as loud or as quiet as you want. I'm partially loud.
I'm wearing a bathrobe, a silk bathrobe.
Woo!
Fancy.
Bragging much.
You're
Wait, no, guys, I got this
You're
at the
shouting.
resale shop. It's Christian Dior. I got it at the
Ooh.
resale shop. Christian Dior silk bathrobe.
Mm.
So
You're
that's
screaming.
how I drink my cocktail.
I think we're ready for another
Maybe I
segment.
couldn't get to quiet.
Are you all ready to do another segment?
Yes.
All
Oh,
right. So next up we have Voiceover Club. Are you ready, Jess?
I am ready. Sort of.
right.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Full disclosure, I am a nerd, so I have a 4-sided dice here. Yes, it is used for D&D. By the way, if anybody has a campaign that they would offer me to join, I would probably say yes, because I miss playing it.
We'll
Anyway, excellent. So I'm going to roll it, and we are going to do something called Voiceover Club. So Voiceover Club, we have taken some clips from some, I was going to say well-known movies. Actually, I think all of them are well-known movies. and taken out all the sound. So the sound is missing, and we need to fill that sound with something. So we will need a suggestion in a moment, but first we're going to see which video, because it's going to be the element of surprise. I wish I could roll this and had a cool setup, but I'm just going to roll it next to me. And we are going to go to video number 2, which, if I was better organized, I would know off the top of my head exactly which one that is. But I do believe we are going to need 2 people and a suggestion for something you would not want to do in an interview. So I need 2 of us to volunteer for this. And also, if you're out there, we could use a suggestion of something you would not want to say or do in an interview. So I'll give that a few seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm just talking to fill some space right now because that's how that goes.
Yeah, I'm in. I'll go for it.
Okay, I need one more.
I'll go for it.
Excellent.
To be clear, we have not seen these video clips. We have no idea what Jess is going to show us.
So, last call, something for an interview.
I don't even know if I believe you that these are famous movies.
Yeah,
I probably have
not that it matters. Anyway. Not that it matters.
It doesn't. It does not matter. Actually, one of the movies I've never seen, but it's still kind of known. Ooh, and we do. Thank you to Ashley Hughes. We do have a suggestion being given.
Hi, Ashley.
So I'm going to give you guys the suggestion really quick across the bottom of the screen. Something that you don't want to do in an interview. Oh, and we've got a few more, so maybe I'll throw in some while they are happening along the way. So I'm going to bring the video up, and whoever talks first gets the first person.
Thank you, let out a juicy burp.
Oh, I'm just feeling gassy today.
Yeah, well, here's your prescription, madam. I thought you should see it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I don't know what to do about my stomach.
Well, I don't know why you would talk to me, your dog walker, about it, but your papers are very troubling nonetheless. Is there anything else dog-related, maybe, that I can do for you? Because this is just uncomfortable.
Speaking of dogs, I just wolfed it. I just completely lost my lunch.
Your lunch? That sounds delightful. I haven't had lunch.
Yeah, I'm thinking salad with feta.
Feta? Wow. I've heard of feta once. Some of the catwalkers talk.
You know what I like doing at lunch is playing Pokemon. It's my favorite game.
You still play Pokemon? That's cool, I guess. But back to the cheese. What were you saying about the
about the what? My lunch?
I'm just so hungry, and you strung me along. I haven't even met your dogs yet, and I love you. I don't know what else to say.
Wow, you're coming on strong there. But I'll consider if you play Pokemon Go.
Woof.
Yay! That is VoiceOver Club.
Thanks for the suggestions, everybody.
Yeah, great suggestions. I was waiting for another burp to come out after the I love you.
I cannot burp on command. I cannot do it.
Well, the thing is, I absolutely can, and I was overwhelmed by the video and forgot the suggestion immediately.
That's okay. I mean, that's the whole point of a suggestion. It's a suggestion to get you going. If it changes, who cares?
No, you all did great. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestions. Thanks, Matt and Kayla, for providing those lovely voices and telling us that love story.
I've always wanted to be Meryl Streep, the life dream fulfilled.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
I've always wanted to be the other one.
I was surprised that Meryl Streep didn't know what feta was. Like, Meryl Streep doesn't know what feta is? I mean, Meryl Streep's like, she would know her cheeses.
But maybe
they filmed Mamma Mia in Greece. They had to have had feta.
She's more of a burrata fan, maybe.
Ooh, yeah. She's exclusively Italian on her fine cheeses.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be funny if Meryl Streep only had salad with ranch dressing? She turns out she's just a total Midwest girl.
I hope that she's one of those bitches who carries a bottle of ranch in her purse at all times. I aspire to be one of them.
What brand would she carry?
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley.
I'm thinking I'm thinking she's a Ken's hoe. She's a Ken's.
Ooh,
She's definitely a
Newman.
Ken's dressing.
No, I think
No,
Newman.
Newman.
I think
Yeah.
Newman. I think Newman's own.
Yeah, because
Oh.
insider loyalties, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Type in the comments what ranch dressing you think Meryl Streep would carry around in her purse.
Or if you're
Also-
anti-ranch
also-
dressing,
We have
okay.
some.
And which celebrity you think absolutely does not, under any circumstances, eat Newman's own ranch? Because some of them are opposed to it. Who?
Gwyneth Paltrow does not eat the ranch. She merely spreads it on her skin while she smokes her one Marlboro Red a week.
I would I'd be interested in that personally.
It's the new goop regimen.
Ted Nugent.
I mean,
Ted Nugent
the goop
will
is
only.
ranch.
Ted
Ranch is
Nugent
pretty
only gets
goopy.
his ranch from the last remaining Big Boy salad bar.
Oh.
that the ranch you could pile up because it was so thick.
Is it out of a pump or ladle?
Ooh.
No,
Important point.
yeah,
Pump or ladle?
Straw like this.
A green garnish straw.
Ivy bag ranch. That's the only way I take it.
It's like a Slurpee straw. Like the diameter is huge on that thing.
You take the pump with you so you can just like puncture your purse and just pump it right out.
Also, you can put your pump into anything and just pump wherever you are.
So,
But enough dating advice.
I was thinking of like breast pump. I was thinking totally like freedom to pump stuff. Wherever you want, you can pump that ranch.
Yeah,
They
no
have
one can stop you.
Mel Gibson hates Newman's Own for sure. That's what I'm saying.
And Ants in the Hall supports moms.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And ranch pumpers. So I think I think it's time for our next segment. Led by Matt.
Oh God! All right, I'm coming back in.
All right. Should we make ourselves small, Matt? Do you want to take over?
Just everybody can disappear.
All right, I'm gonna disappear.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dominic Costa, and what I do, shoot. What I do is tell stories. Y'all got a story you want to hear? I'll tell that story real good. But I ain't taking requests today. No, I'm telling my stories, all right? My stories. You know who's heard my stories? Ted Danson. Ted Danson never heard your stories, huh? Ted Danson's heard my stories. You know who else has heard my stories? Go ahead and guess. Say it out loud. Go ahead and guess. Green Day. Nope, Green Day. You were so close. Right occupation. It was Green Day's heard my stories. Man, I will tell you something. Oh, did somebody have a question? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is my stories. Barack Obama's sister has heard my story, okay? All of them. And no, I don't want you to chime in. I don't care if you care about what I'm saying. I'm just here to let you know that okay, let me just get to the point. Here's my story. One time I was working at a toll booth, all right? And this wasn't no ordinary toll booth. This was the most majestic toll booth. I'm talking about space heater for the colder months. I'm talking about you could get some of the FM stations on the radio. I'm talking about one time I saw a family of wild turkeys running across the way in front of my toll booth. They weren't going nowhere. I mean, where's a turkey ever going? Do you know what I mean? Let alone a family of turkeys. Ain't no family turkey outings. Anyway, I'm talking about notebooks inside a toll booth where you can do doodles, right? I'm doing drawings. Oh, that's a doodle. I'm doing poetry. And I'm doing lyrics. So what do I write? I write a mean song. Mean ass song. Cutting people's heads off. Because I was mad. And you know what happened? I got fired from that toll booth job for writing a song about cutting people's heads off. And that's why they call me a storyteller. Thank you so much. Back to the show.
Woo! Wow. Dominic.
That was intense.
You took us on a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I feel vaguely threatened, man. I love it.
No.
I feel vaguely threatened, and I love it. I think that's a quote. If you know,
I'm terrified.
I love it.
This is dangerous now.
No one said this was all going to be fun. Okay, this could get dangerous, and it already has.
It's all fun and games until somebody spills their Lego bonsai tree.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Speaking
So that
of
gimlet's going well.
I was gonna say I got refocused on the gimlet. How's it going on with that?
Yeah, we need a progress bar. Progress bar.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna slowly lift it.
Ooh, that's
Got probably about like an inch down. Like an inch down.
That's a big inch though, because it's the top inch, not the bottom
yeah.
inch.
It's the outer inch.
Yeah,
It's
if
the
I wasn't so drunk already, I would do calculus to figure it out, but I couldn't possibly.
Surface area. You need to calculate a diminishing surface area over the angle of the. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I know.
That's the girth.
It's
That is the
calc too. I have
girthiest
been there.
inch. The girthiest.
This is the only
inch.
application I've ever found for it.
Excellent. All right, so I think we're ready for another video. You all ready for another video? So
I'm all ready for this.
Y'all ready for this? Bow, bow, bow. So
Don't dance yet. Don't dance yet. Save it. Save the dancing. Save the dancing.
No dancing
We're
yet.
warming up. It's
It's only one dance a night, and it's
We're
not
not-
Footloose rules, ladies and gentlemen. Footloose rules.
so. This next video is part of our behind the scenes videos. So this is one of our archive videos. It was in one of our previous shows. It's a combination of two that happened throughout the show. But we, most of our shows, we have behind the scenes footage of our rehearsals. So here is our behind the scenes video.
So you don't have to refrigerate mustard. You don't. I just read that.
Like all kinds?
No, any kind.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, like Dijon? No, like you go to a restaurant, it's just already on the table. It's not like they put it away.
Friends, you will never guess who I booked for our 90s themed show. It's gonna sell out tickets. Guess. You can't guess, but guess anyway. Guess.
The Spice Girls.
Okay, too big. But let's keep going. Yeah, guess.
The Venga Boys?
Aqua.
Closer. Ace of Base!
Who's gonna tell her?
Tell me what?
I mean, look at that face. I can't do it. Matt. Ace of Base are kind of Nazis, Kayla.
What?
Yeah, like one of their founding members, Ulf Ekberg or something, was like, like that kind of like white power-y back in the day.
Oh no. How did I miss that? They're freaking Nazis?
Oh yeah, and if you listen to the lyrics of their songs, it's really hard to miss. Look at that.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know how I missed this.
Yeah, I mean, we were young.
And they were catchy.
But not as catchy as this!
No dancing!
I saw the sign It opened up my eyes.
We
I
saw the sign.
Pop music chanting with neo-Nazi branding. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes.
We saw the sign.
Ace of Base so fucked up. We're never gonna sing this song again.
Never sing this song again.
We didn't plan that segue, I want to say, into that video, but it worked so beautifully.
Oh,
The no
yeah.
dancing.
No dancing.
No dancing.
Oh, we're breaking our rules. There's two dances.
I also lied in that video. I've sang the sign many a time since that song video.
Right. Like recording the video in itself made that song stuck in our heads for weeks on end afterward.
I will say that CD is one of the 95 CDs I have in my car. Is Ace of Base the sign? I'll
You
pop
have
it in every once in a while.
95 in your car?
I remember it because I'm like, I couldn't remember if it was 95 or 96. I'm like, it was a version of Windows 95.
Wait, so I'm just picturing one of those like CD holders that like stretches across the entire top of your car, and you just have like slots for 96 of them.
I've
No,
got like
it's
a,
actually
like,
a
a couple of those like
95
chunky
disc,
CD binder
disc
things.
Okay, but
Then
still
like
on the
I
ceiling,
some are
so
still
you're
in the
like
jewel
flipping.
case.
It's
Yeah,
actually
like,
the
it-
95 CDs he was cooking in his intro segment for our intro video.
I didn't cook any of those. I only used ones that I was like okay with losing in case something happened in the mishap. They're all like
Oh.
recovery discs for laptops that have long since broken.
We have a question coming in hot.
Oh, what are your top 95 desert island CDs? Do we have time for this?
Maybe just start
I'll
with
tell you
one.
the two I listen to the
three.
most of the 95. One is Gold by ABBA, which is their best hit, one of their greatest hits album. The other one is Cher's Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which is Cher's ABBA cover album. Those are the two CDs in my car that get the most rotation.
Rumors, Fleetwood Mac, Rumors for sure.
Dope.
Mine would be the original Broadway cast Rent soundtrack, because I've recently learned that the Spotify version is not the full 2 CD version of that, and I'm very upset because it's missing a lot of parts to it, and I don't like that, and I don't own the CD anymore, so I would reobtain that, and that would be my desert island.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss for words right now.
It's fair.
Actually, unless anyone else wants to answer this question, I think we might be ready for our next segment. Does anyone else want to answer this question?
Really quick, NSYNC Christmas CD. That's all I'm gonna say.
Touche.
Oh yeah, mine would be Jack Jams. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Actually, that could be fun.
It up while the beat is dumping.
Sandstorm on repeat. Does that count?
95 CDs worth of Sandstorm?
Sandstorm's amazing. I still rock out to Sandstorm on a regular.
Same. We'll have to rock out soon together.
Yes.
Karaoke.
We're gonna-
Let's go karaoke. Let's do it.
I don't know if
You're
you can
gonna love
karaoke
my-
Sandstorm.
Let me say, Alex, I picked my music for you tonight. I just want you to know that.
Oh, bless up.
Oh,
I can't wait to
no.
hear it.
Oh no.
Also, I keep thinking there's hair in my
yes.
gimlet, but it's just lime.
Thank you for the garnish.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go to our next segment, which is a dramatic reading of a kombucha by Jess. I'm going to make myself small for this.
We stand.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. I have to get
no.
into character.
still here. I gotta
it's
go.
Fine. It's fine. Hello. Yes. Thank you for all being here today. My name is Bridget Barada, and I have come here to do a dramatic reading for you all. Today's selection is Fall Edition Living in Gratitude Apple Turmeric Carrot Spices Kombucha. An expression of gratitude. Every morning I rise with appreciation for the love you have given us. It's a daily gift that reaffirms our desire to harvest the freshest, most nutritious kombucha for you to enjoy and nourish your bodies. May each effervescent sip remind you to appreciate the blessings in your life and pay them forward with kindness. In the garden of life, Gratitude is the nourishment we need to water the roots of our inner peace. When we nurture its growth, we envelop the earth in a forest of love and light. The earth, the sun, the sky, a hug from a friend, a call from a loved one, a smile from a stranger. Blessings are abundant. What are you grateful for today? Living food for the living body. Kombucha. Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
Your words
Uh-oh.
are a blessing to me today. Your words have been a blessing to me today. And I just want to, thank you for that. That was amazing.
My orange juice does not talk to me that way. I think I've been drinking the wrong beverage.
You have. You've got to try kombucha if you've never heard of it.
The gimlet's
I have
not
never
speaking to
heard
me.
of it.
Kombucha.
Speaks to you in soft tones. Unlike coffee.
Now, my Bud Light has been telling me I should be reaching out to loved ones past. Should I listen to my Bud Light?
Oh, always.
Oh, and I
think
should
you
call
did
loved ones past. Good, cool. I'll do that.
Yes. Just, meditate on it, sit with it, think about it. Really let it envelop you like your Bud Light and the loved ones.
A Bud Light once told me to punch a ambulance driver, and I did.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's what the Bud Light said. The Bud Light said you got to do what you got to do.
So is
Life
the Bud
is a
Light
tough
just a
road.
Ouija board?
Yes, Bud Light was actually the original Ouija board, or Ouija board, depending on who you're talking to. But yes, little known fact. Thank you for bringing that bit of history into the conversation, Kayla.
All right. I think.
Matt, what you doing? Why are you creeping to the cam?
So creepy.
What happened?
A lot. A
You're
lot's
possessed
happened.
by the hat.
Yeah. I think we're
It's
ready.
11:30.
Yes, it's 11:30. A lot of time. Yeah, we were waiting for you to come back before we could end the stream.
Thank you. It's not safe to end the stream when he's in a trance.
We weren't going to leave you here. We were going to be stuck in StreamYard.
If you die in StreamYard, you die in real life.
Yeah. Little known fact.
Mm-hmm. So
we're risking our lives right now. Sorry.
We are. It's dangerous. What we're doing is dangerous, but we're doing it for you all. So remember that. And now we're going to play another video for you. This video is by Brad. Brad, do you want to say anything about this video before we play it?
Sure. So I did this a couple years ago, pre-pandemic. I used to do a lot of documentary work, a lot of more serious stuff before I got into theater.
Serious stuff.
I did a documentary on the Pony Express and followed people that were retracing the trail for like a month. But this isn't that project. This is another project, and I'll let it speak for itself.
All right. Here we go.
Why, hello, Mr. Noble. How I do love saying your name, Mr. Noble.
Well, good day, Mr. Barnes. Your name rolls right off the tongue. Barnes.
Just two business friends on a chance meeting, Noble and Barnes.
Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
Say, I was thinking, what if the two of us go into business together?
Oh, bully idea, Mr. Noble, but whatever would we call the proposed establishment?
I was thinking, Mr. Barnes.
Yes, Mr. Noble?
That you, Barnes.
Yes.
And me, Noble, of course.
Yes.
We call it Borders?
Hey! here. Where's everybody else? I wasn't expecting it to be done.
Very sneaky, Brad.
Orders. Excellent setup. Excellent work.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. That was, yeah. Short, sweet, beautiful. Had me shocked. I think you all caught my shocked expression. All right. So I think we're ready to move right along. We have a Dog here. Dog, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So Dog has
Hello.
a slideshow for us. So the rest of us are going to go away for a minute, and Dog's going to take over.
I prepared with my own 2 paws a very nice slideshow on the enigmatic and beautiful and wise man Jerry Seinfeld. He has lots of great observations to say about life. So here we go with some of the most famous quotes by Mr. Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, first off, why do people give each other flowers? To celebrate various important occasions. They're killing living creatures. Why restrict to plants? Sweetheart, let's make up. Here, have this deceased squirrel. Now, I think this is very wise. Mr. Seinfeld has it right. We should give our loved ones a deceased squirrel. Deceased squirrels are the best possible gift for a loved one. So also plants. Dog likes to eat grass in the yard and then puke it up and give it with a dead squirrel to loved ones. So I would rate this quote 4 out of 5. Very astute, Mr. Seinfeld. Okay, next. You know the message you're sending out to the world with these sweatpants? You're telling the world, I give up. I can't compete in normal society. I'm miserable, so I might as well be comfortable. Well, Mr. Seinfeld, I will say this one is 3 out of 5 because the most comfortable thing is no pants. No sweatpants, just naked dog running through the world. That is the best approach. So, no sweatpants. Okay, next. The only difference between a date and a job interview is not at many job interviews is there a chance you'll end up naked at the end of it. Very wise. A good observation, Mr. Seinfeld. I will say this is 2 out of 5 because always dog wants to be naked. Again, with the naked, we don't want pants. No pants. So, job interview or no, we always want to be naked. Okay, next. Somebody just gave me a shower radio. Thanks a lot. Do you really want music in the shower? I guess there's no better place to dance than a slick surface next to a glass door. Oh, this is the worst. A very, very helpful statement by Mr. Seinfeld. Let's take this as a word of caution. So, no shower radio. Dog does not like shower. No baths. No baths for Mr. Dogs. So, that's good. Also, no glass doors because dog runs into them looking for s'mores or for squirrels or for rabbits or for very small dogs. So, overall, 2 out of 5 for Mr. Seinfeld. Oh, looks like dog has a question. How dare Seinfeld? I do most of my best dancing in the shower. I know Mr. Seinfeld does not understand dancing. Dog likes dancing. Thank you, Alex. Next. Sometimes the road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. What? I know what Mr. Seinfeld means. He means if a dog pees on a fire hydrant, that it should pick a new one to pee on. I think so. Yes. Wait. The road is less traveled. Wait, that means the fresh fire hydrant is wrong? Oh no. Oh, dog needs to do some thinking. Okay, scary advice 1 out of 5. Next. I don't want to hear the specials. If they're so special, put them on the menu. Nope, dog does not do menus. Dog does not do restaurant. Dog eats specials off the floor. Okay, next. A 2-year-old is kind of like having a blender, but you don't have a top for it. Okay, this one is 3 out of 5 for Mr. Jerry Seinfeld because the analogy is bad. Okay, 2-year-olds are great. 2-year-olds are birthday surprise for dog because they drop a fudgicle or they let me lick their peanut butter hot dog fingers. That's a gift to the world. Okay, next. Dogs, wait, what? Dogs are the leaders of the planet? Oh. If you see 2 life forms, one of them's making poop, the other one's carrying it for him, who would you assume is in charge? Well, okay, Mr. Seinfeld gets 5 out of 5. Best quotes ever. Dogs stand for life. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dog. Woohoo! Round of applause for dog. Let's bring us all back. Oh, look at there we are. There we are.
We're all here.
We're all here. Woohoo! Wait, I feel like we're missing someone. Someone's missing. I think there she is. Ayla, you disappeared.
I know. I just, I had to go grab some water, and then I went for a walk and I came back. I hope I didn't miss anything.
Well, you did miss Dog, and Dog had some wise words of advice. So.
Oh my gosh, I love dogs.
Luckily, this will be available to watch on YouTube or Facebook afterwards.
Watch back.
So
the only thing I can hope is that this dog didn't talk about Jerry Seinfeld because that's like my least favorite comedian of all time. So.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
don't tell. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her.
Can we get some awoos in the chat for Mr. Dog?
Ow. So I think we're ready for our next segment, which is by Alexis, because Alexis looks real ready. Jess, I think you have to get the music queued up. Is that correct?
Yes.
Hey, Alexis.
Everybody warm up. Everybody stretch for a second.
Yeah, I totally want to dance right now, and I'm gonna do it myself. Absolutely.
I'm too far away to actually. I'm serious as a hurt you. I am too far away to see what's going on the screen. Cool. So this is just blind faith. I know my truth is with me. I know you're here to break a sweat, right? Because that's what we all want to do after we've had 3/4 of a gimlet. You want to sweat. So let's do it.
Woo! We're ready.
We are ready.
And you're going to say to yourself, I don't know this song. You've never been more wrong in your life.
All right.
Come on. Ooh, good job. Okay, step together, right? Easy.
We're going.
Grapevine to the right. Grapevine right. And left. Now, push it down. Yeah, push it down. Very nice. Now, to the right. And left. Punch it down. Now, can I see my little squares? it? Yeah, do I get any little squares out there? Lean it out. Punch it down. Nice touch muscle, yeah? You feel this? This is oblique. The oblique, yeah? Punch it down. Now, we're gonna touch 2 on the right. 2 right. And 2 left. Back it up. Flip, back it up. Now, step slide up on the diet. Toward you. 2 touch. 2 touch diet. Back it up. We're gonna add that. Now bring it up. 2 touches. 2 touches. Now walk behind. Step slide up. 2 touches. 2 touch diet. Walk behind. Step slide up. Now 2 knees. Yeah. 2 knees. Now cross punch double. You recognize the song? 2 touch. Yeah. Double down. It's a song by a black woman that a white man redid. Yeah. Who knew? Whitney needed to be redone. But Whitney needed a refresh. And David Guetta was meant to do it. Double. 2 touches. Diet. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Back it up. Walk behind. Come on, however you want. Yeah. 2 touch. 2 touch. Walk behind. Bring it up. Oh, no. 2 touch pull. 2 touch pull. Walk behind. Bring it up. That's right. I like that. You know what? Do whatever how you want. Do it how you want. Walk behind. Bring it up. 2 knees. 2 knees. Yeah, 2 knees. Double punch diet here. More and more. 2 knees. 2 knees. Diet here. Ooh, 2 touch. There we go. Almost lost my cue. But I did it. Bring it up. Again, 2 touch pull. 2 touch pull. Walk behind your shake. Right where that goes. Pull it up. Again. Walk behind. I don't like the step line. I hope you're doing what you want. I hope you're doing what you want every day. Yeah? Not just now. We do what we want any day. Yeah. Ooh, that's it. That is it. And I talked the whole time.
Yes.
I think
I'm exhausted.
How we do? How we do? Did you get your sweat on? Were you
My
sweating?
shoe choice was bad. My shoe choice was not good.
Did you guys get your sweat on? Is your cardio going?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
This couch got rocked.
You got rocked?
This couch
Good.
got rocked.
I came to rock you guys, so I really hope you felt it out there.
I did all of that. It was amazing.
Good. You got your back shakes? As you're walking back? Front shakes coming up?
Those too.
Good.
I think we all nailed following along. I know I felt like I
Oh yeah.
was
Right
just
on.
right on. Thank you very much, Alexis.
Hey, wait. The song, how will I know if he really loves me? It's been redone by David Guetta. Can I just say?
Yes.
Did you know there was a remake?
I
Yes.
did not.
It's on the radio.
It's real, man.
Former guest of Ants in the Hall, Daniel Brickley, says his new hobby is watching other people exercise while I sit on the couch and drink.
Well, we can make that a regular thing for you,
You
Daniel.
can make that right.
Or you can just
I thought you were
replay
gonna say
this.
former
We-
Ants in the Hall
we
guest
will work
David
out.
Guetta.
Oh, no, sorry. Future Ants in the Hall guest David Guetta.
Call us.
I don't know who that is.
He's a dance man.
Oh.
He makes little people
Okay.
dance.
Okay.
I'm a dance man.
Oh. That's not what... All right. So I think we're ready for our next segment because we're going to do Voiceover Club Part 2.
Yes.
Can we get Alex back in the video?
Alex wants to know
Oh,
if he
there
can
he
come
is.
back in.
Oh, hey.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey.
What happened to you, Alex? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I've just been slowly chugging away at this gimlet.
Oh my, look at that.
You're not getting very far.
Girl, I don't want to fucking hear it. This is 12 ounces of gin.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's
You go with your body. Do what feels good for you.
Yeah, there's no pressure. This is not a pressure situation.
You're not a 22-year-old bar crawl over here.
You're right, Alex. At your age, I shouldn't rush you. Take your time.
All right, Jess. Well, what are we doing for Four Silver Club this time?
Well, I've got my little dice. I'm gonna roll it real quick. Hopefully, it's not a 2 because that would not work. It is a 4. So I'm gonna bring up the video number 4.
So
right now,
like yeah.
And this
Oh,
one I
stupid
need
number
4 people for. Actually.
So everyone but me.
So.
I don't know if I'm coherent enough for this.
All right.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm
Nothing
putting you
beats
all
Meryl,
into this
but
challenge.
All right, I'm taking myself out, though. I think you don't need me, right?
I think
Same.
everybody needs
Correct.
to be out.
Okay, so for this one, we need a debate topic, something that people would debate over as a suggestion.
Oh, is that Alexis that's making that noise? There's like a. Never mind.
I mean, is that the debate?
No.
I would say absolutely not. And anybody who says so that's slander.
Oh, we do have a suggestion. Are open face sandwiches really sandwiches? Is the debate. So we're gonna have Brad, Kayla, Matt, and Alexis. Are you game?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Okay,
game like
fantastic.
Monopoly.
Cool. Okay, here we go. Voiceover Club. Debate.
Should we turn our videos off?
I want hot dogs just so bad right now.
Hot
I told
dogs.
you I'd only take you out for a sandwich.
Okay, but I want it with ketchup and pickles. I just really need a dog.
Well, toppings are fine. Any topping you'd like.
Or you
But
paying?
what I'm telling you is that it's not a sandwich. And I said we were going to go for sandwiches.
What are you talking about? It's a sandwich.
No, honey. There's just things that are sandwiches and things that aren't. And it doesn't close. It needs a top and a bottom. And it only has sides.
This doesn't sit right with me. You said you were taking me to lunch.
Yeah, sandwiches. I'm taking you along for sandwiches. And I.
What a walk in the park this is.
This goes deeper than you know. I'm sworn to eat sandwiches.
I still like you.
I made a promise on my father's deathbed that I would have a sandwich with lunch every day. Every day I'd have a sandwich to honor his memory.
Aww.
And so you suggesting hot dog is like stabbing him in the heart. Those are breads on the side.
He sounds like a great man. A great man.
He wouldn't have liked you. You have curly hair. He only liked brunettes, but I like you anyways.
Oh!
Well, don't be hurt. I'm still taking you out.
We were talking about your dead father.
Yeah, I've done a lot to dishonor his memory now that I think about it. So
I'm crying. About hot dogs and dead men. But also beautiful. Wait, didn't we need 4 people?
I think there was an error. I mean, not an error in what you did. You all excellent job. Excellent.
Yeah, sorry about that. I definitely thought
We
that
should
was
have
a
created more
4-person one because, like I said, we tried to make these random so we wouldn't know what comes up, and I'm
I was
hitting
waiting
random
for, like,
for
more
myself
It was
as well.
too random.
yeah, you got it.
Excellent debate on hot dogs and sandwiches. Whether
Yeah,
a hot dog
I
was
mean-
a sandwich. Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt it.
What did you say? He wouldn't have liked you. You have curly hair. It's so funny. I was laughing so much.
Well, I don't know. I know I took a really strong stance about hot
was
dog
great.
having side-by-side bread versus top and bottom bread. It's hard to say. Does side-by-side bread, is that different than top and bottom bread?
It's all about your perspective, really.
You know, it really is.
I've got tops and bottoms right now.
I've had this debate with people before. I know somebody who always likes to ask people if tacos are a sandwich because of a similar kind of quality to it.
Is lasagna a sandwich? What?
There's no such thing as top and bottom bread. There's just bread that's top now, and maybe it'll be a bottom bread next time.
And you can,
as Alex said, it's about perspective. You can flip a sandwich.
Yeah.
And you can flip a hot dog. You can eat a hot dog.
You can take the hot dog out of the bun and just eat it whole.
You could flip a taco.
I feel like you all have not had proper instruction on eating a hot dog.
I will say in the
Wait, what's the craziest hot dog you've ever had?
Ranch.
Has anybody ever had a crazy hot dog?
I lived in Chicago for a while, and those hot dogs get cray.
My band played at a hot dog place, so you can see how great we were doing in Cleveland, Ohio. But it was like a gourmet hot dog place, and they also had vegan dogs, and they had like a whole quarter of a page menu where it was just a checklist of all the things you could put on your hot dog. And it was like, there was like 15 different cheeses. There was several different chilies, all kinds of mustards and hot sauces and barbecue sauces. There was also crazy shit like Fruit Loops and creamed corn, like just like bonkers shit.
Okay, for real, I would try creamed corn on a hot dog. That actually sounds pretty good.
Has anybody here gone to UFO Factory in Corktown?
Yes,
because
yes.
they also have amazing hot
Yes.
dogs. Not quite. I don't think they have Fruit Loops, but
It's
I know
not
they do have like a peanut butter jelly one or something like that. But those
Yeah.
are good, and they also have the vegan options.
They do.
Okay,
they've
you
got
can
all
put
the
peanut butter on
options.
anything.
They have a waffle dog, which is a corn dog in waffle batter, or a waffle made of a corn dog, and they make one that's vegan. And big up UFO Factory.
I love UFO. You know what? When it's warm again, we can all go there and we'll eat on the rooftop. We'll eat gourmet hot dogs together.
I love that.
The comment from Timothy says, "What if you turned the hot dog on it?" And I'm not sure what that means, but I love like versatility of hot dogs. Love it.
Turn a hot dog on it. I love it.
What if you turn on? That's
It's not like if there's somebody breaking in, turn the hot dog on them.
Maybe you just
The
mean
vengeful
inside the
hot
dog.
dog.
You just flip the dog itself.
I was thinking more like one of those wiener dogs, like a Dachshund, and they were like, turn the hot dog on him. And like the Dachshund goes in for an attack.
Get him, Sally. Yeah.
As someone who's thrown a hot dog at somebody, there's nothing more effective than hitting someone in the face with a hot dog. Take it however you
You're
will.
being a little too on the nose now, Alex.
It was an actual hot dog. This isn't gay slang. This is an actual hot dog that I threw at my roommate's face.
Wow. Don't get
I would love
Alex
to see that
mad.
in slow mo with like the slap noise.
Yeah,
Oh,
roommates,
I saw it
gal
in slow-mo,
pals.
just like-
I know it all.
What just happened? All right, I think
There's a sound of
we're-
a hot dog bouncing.
Oh, that's not what I thought it would sound like.
This is a fun way to do this show.
Yeah. So we've got one more video, and if you were watching earlier, it is sort of a part 2 or the opposite day of part 1. I don't know. Just watch. Let's watch the video. It's one of our past shows. Here we go.
Feeling extra gnarly inside and out during these unprecedented times? Turn to Loud Gym to get you into the best shape of your life. Other fitness centers offer judgment-free zones and no talking whatsoever, but we at Loud Gym keep it 100 by being bold and unapologetically audible. When you pop in, you'll be greeted by our dog, Krakatoa, who will bark at you like it's a chipmunk barbecue. Here at Loud Gym, you'll hear the thundering sounds of barnyard animals, party clowns, and every explosion in Marvel movie history. Have a question? Whoppity blop blop on your Vuvuzela. Fill the void with your screams by running on our Lego-laden treadmills. Run some drills with literal drills and other complimentary power tools.
It's in the
Ready to
hole.
do some sets? Of course you are, because we have a jam band stage right in the middle of the floor. So this year, reach your goal. Unleash your inner troll while getting swole. Sponsored by Quiet Gym, where we are permanently banned for life.
Woo! Loud Jim!
Whoppity wop wop Venezuela.
Yeah.
I told Alex I'm making t-shirts.
Hell yeah.
I never actually saw that video with headphones in. That's very loud, actually.
Yes.
Like
It's loud, yeah.
the audio is all peaked. Like it's so good.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
I had maybe 5 or 6 different audio tracks, and they were all turned to loud.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the loudest you could. Yes.
Great.
Did we lose Alexis? I don't see Alexis anywhere. Oh, maybe she'll come back. She might have exited for the evening. We'll see. That's our final mystery for the evening.
Or
Oh, okay. But I do think that we might be on maybe our final segment for the evening, which is a little bit of history from Alex. And Alex, would you say that you are drunk right now?
Drunk is an understatement. I am 3 sheets to the wind. I am this deep in a gimlet. It doesn't look like a lot, but like I've probably had at least 6 shots of gin.
Yes. So if
7.
we're not watching at the beginning. Alex made this cocktail at the beginning of our show, and you put how many ounces total in this?
12
drink?
ounces of gin.
And that is about probably more
12
than half
shots.
of it, because you've drank the larger girth of the cup.
The outer rim. The outer rim
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah, the outer rim is gone.
There's still the lime wedge. I have not eaten the lime, but I have drinking the drink. I'm gonna take another sip.
All right. So you have some history for us. Should we make ourselves
I
small?
sure do.
Would you like to take over, or do you want us here for your history bit?
Whatever works. I'm just gonna talk history. Stay if you want.
I'm gonna stop my cam so we can just focus on you.
Yeah.
History time with Alex. I love that, and it's gay history
You're
because gay. We got to keep it gay. Kinsey
Yes.
7. So I'm here to tell you the story about a man named Alan Turing. Has anyone heard of Alan Turing?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I got drink on my phone. Hold on.
Your phone wants some.
So if you have not heard of Alan Turing, without him, this conversation would not be possible because he's the father of modern computing and artificial intelligence, as well as a mathematician, theoretical biologist. Nope. Let's try one. Theoretical
You're still
biologist.
close.
I know. I tried. Science words are hard. But yeah, he invented the modern computer, and not many people know that. So let's dive into it. Oh, I love that he's your hero. He's my hero too. I'm a gay computer scientist. What up?
Woo.
But Alan Turing, British mathematician, brilliant mind. We'll start at his birth. He was born. He lived in London, and even at a young age, people were like, this guy's a genius. Let's fucking go. Let's do some math shit. Let's do some genius shit. And Alan Turing's like, let's fucking do it. And so, boy genius, popping around, went to boarding school. And at boarding school, he made a very special friend named Christopher, who, I don't know if I mentioned this. Gay. Alan Turing, gay. V-gay, very, very science, but also gay. And so he made a friend named Christopher. And
Wait,
it's
science and gay at the same time?
I know.
It was a different time.
Possible. Yeah, it was a very different time. But he made a friend named Christopher, and they were very special friends. And Alan very much loved this boy named Christopher. And before he could find out if Christopher reciprocated these feelings, fucking Christopher died of bovine rabies because it was the early 1900s. And
That's
one glass,
funny.
like one bad glass of milk could do you in apparently. And so he fucking died. And Alan was like, oh my God, he died. I don't know. This is going to leave a scar on my soul, which it did. We'll get to it later.
Have some drink.
I will stop. Oh, I will stop for a drink. This straw is a menace, but it helps me. All right. So Alan Turing continually crushing it in the math and science department, but his teachers in high school were like, or preparatory school as they call it in England at the time. Well, I don't know. I'm not English. I wouldn't know. But they were like, he's great in math and science, but everything else, I don't know. And he's like, fuck you. Math and science is all I need. Which is kind of right, you know? Anyway, he went on and he was like in high school solving some crazy equations and shit. And they were like, this guy's a genius. We gotta get him doing genius things. Yes, fuck you, math and science is all I need.
Stay on target.
Okay, thank you, moderator. So he ended up at King's College at Cambridge, and they were
He
like,
should have gone to
"You're a
Queen's
genius."
College.
He should have, but he went to King's College because he's like, I'm math and science. I'm gonna be the king of this shit. Let's fucking go. And one of the first things he did was create what's called the Turing machine, which was basically this theoretical machine that had like a set list of instructions it could do, and then like would read in on a tape. Basically, it was like the earliest CPU, which is why he's the father of modern computing. He invented the CPU. He does win World War II, but we'll get to that, Connor Stack, at 9:13:40 seconds. So like Connor Stack said, World War II happened. So this is World War II times, and the British government's like, hey friend, you're good at math and science. Let's have you on our team. And so Alan Turing was like, okay, bro, I'll be on your team. And he went to Bletchley Park. Bletchley Park being like the secret code breaker place where all the English were breaking codes and shit. And he was like, what if, well, first off, let me talk about the Enigma machine. So the Germans had this machine called the Enigma, which was this encoding device that would encrypt their conversations as they transmitted them. So the Allies were like, we can't read this shit. It's encrypted. How are we going to do? And Alan Turing's like, let me build a machine. And if you saw the Imitation Game, he called the machine Christopher, which I think was a little dramatic, but like, I don't know if that happened, but Benedict Cumberbatch sold me on it. I was like, all right, this machine's name is Christopher, like his dead friend. Cool.
Wait, are you saying that that's true or it's not true?
If you watch the movie, it's true. Real life, I don't know. I don't know her.
Well, I know that it's true in the movie. That's what.
Further research is needed on that topic, but we'll continue with our story. So Alan Turing was like, let me take what the Polish have been doing and make it better, which is a low bar. Sorry, Polish people. I am Polish as well at some point. Anyway, so Alan Turing was like, let me make this machine called the bomb, B-O-M-B-E, bomb. And he was like, this machine, we're going to make, it's going to try all the possible like computations of, like the Enigma machine had like a couple dials and some bullshit. And they were like, there's just different combinations you can do. And so this machine would try all of that. But it was only one machine. It couldn't work fast enough. And so Alan Turing was like, I'm going to write a letter to Winston Churchill. And Winston Churchill was like, shut up and take my money. This sounds like a great idea, which it was.
Do you think you can do Churchill's voice?
Churchill was like, shut up and take me fucking money, mate. That's more Australian, but I don't know. Winston Churchill.
That was dirty, Matt. That was dirty,
Here's my fucking money. Here's
yeah,
my fucking money. Here's the government money from the British government. Fucking take it. Fucking take it. I'm Australian and I'm running the British government in World War II times because my name is Winston Churchill. And so they were like, fuck yeah, we got this money. Let's build some more bomb machines. Bomb with an E, which is decryption. And they were like, cool times. They built like, I think like hundreds of these machines, and just to kind of speed things up. Because there was a lot, like, it was like 2 to the 20th power, like, computations, which is like, that's a lot of math. I'm not a math person right now. As we can see by this gimlet that is half gone, math is gone out the window unless you are Alan Turing, which I am not.
Is
which
he Alan
Turing-
fucking Turing?
Alan fucking Turing.
Okay.
Which, like, weird dude he was. He like had a bicycle. This is like random weird stuff.
Ew, he had a bike? What a weirdo.
Well, no, he had a bike, and it would like it. They did not build a nuclear bomb, but I like that you put the E at the end of bomb. Thank you, Connor Stack. Thank you. But he had a bike, and the bike would break down. Like, there's something with the chain. Like, after a certain number of revolutions, instead of fixing the bike, the psychopath was like, okay, every 90 revolutions of this wheel, I have to stop and fix the chain, which he did. And he also was like a Olympic class runner. He like would run 40 miles from Bletchley Park to London and be like, I gotta go to a meeting, gotta go by, and then like run 40 miles, which was insane.
Like
So
Forrest
he's
Gump.
breaking, exactly, Forrest Gump, breaking some codes. Like, basically this machine he made broke the Enigma code. They like cracked it, and they were able to decipher all the Axis powers messages, and the Allies were like, this is dope, we love this. And basically, because of Alan Turing, the war ended 2 years earlier than it should have and saved 14 million lives.
Woo!
That's a lot of lives. 14 million. I'm going to take a sip
Wait.
for effect.
Yes.
While you sip,
Woo! Lives.
can you tell us why you think the war should have lasted longer?
Yeah, I can tell you why the war should last longer. They didn't know what was happening. The Allies were like, I don't know. We get these transmissions, but we don't fucking know what they mean. And Alan Turing's like, I got this. Let me talk to Christopher, the machine I named after my dead friend from childhood. Let me talk to him. He'll give me the answers. And he did. So.
Mm.
Yeah.
And how did they repay him?
So, World War II ends thanks to Alan Turing and nobody fucking else. And Alan Turing's like, you know what? World War II is over. I'm going to try some new things. And he's like, I'm going to get into the field of mathematical biology and write a paper. Is there any Alan Turing erotica fanfic from Connor Stack? Not yet. I will write some. Stay tuned.
That's going to be a future episode of our show, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. History Channel be damned. I'll make it sexy.
You comment on this show, and you might just influence a future show. So,
yeah.
Congratulations.
We just have to sell a ticket to you.
Right. So Alan Turing's like, okay, like mathematical biology, love this. Let's try and figure out why there's the golden ratio so many times in nature. He did this. He wrote a paper. It was great. And then in the early 1950s, he's like, artificial intelligence. How are we going to know? How are they going to know? How are we going to know? So he invented what's called the Turing test, which is still used to this day. It's basically like a machine is considered intelligent in quotation marks, if a person chatting with it cannot determine if they're talking to a human or a computer. So it was an AI test. It's still used to this day, and even the reverse is used to this day. If you've ever seen a CAPTCHA, you know, those like images and shit, which
Yeah,
also
stop signs.
I'm learning on CAPTCHAs. You know, it's always like, pick which pictures have a stop sign, or which pictures have a bike, which pictures have a car. You know who's buying that data? Automotive companies. They're buying that data.
Self-driving
so they can use
cars.
their AIs for their cars. They can figure out what the stop sign is. Yeah. The more you know. That was the rainbow.
I saw it.
Anyway.
I can see it.
Yeah. Yes. Connor Stack is spoiling all the stories. Yeah, so Turing test, am I human or am I machine, is basically the Turing test, and the CAPTCHA is doing the opposite. There we go. The opposite. CAPTCHAs are like, I am a machine trying to figure out if you, person typing in the password, is a human or a machine. So, you know, it's a test that's still used.
Whoa.
So they're thinking, wow, this guy is great. He invented computers. He talked about AI. He's doing all kinds of cool stuff. Why haven't I heard of him before? Well, let's get into it. Poignant sip.
Gay.
Gay has a big part of it. So the year 1952, Alan Turing finds a 19-year-old man. He's like, let's have a relationship. Alan Turing, 39 at this point, 20-year age difference. We're gay. We've heard worse. I've had worse. Let's talk about it. Not really. So Alan Turing's like, hey, boy, let's have a relationship. It's great. But then in January, someday in January, his house gets burgled. Burgled. Which is a fun verb. I love the verb burgled. His house gets burgled, though, and it turns out to be his boyfriend's friend. And so he's like, police, hello, my house has been burgled. Come help. And the police come. And as part of their investigation, he's like, yeah, I'm dating this guy. And the police are like, oh, no. That is against our indecency laws. And so Alan Turing, victim of house burglary and guy who ends the World War II, second one, sequel's always, you know. But Alan Turing's like, my house has been burgled. Let's get this guy. And the police are like, but you're gay. And he's like, guilty. And so he goes to trial and he gets got by indecency laws in Britain at the time. They're like, you did gay stuff, so you have options, though. Your options are prison or chemical castration.
Oh.
Yeah. So he chose the chemical castration. And so for a year, he was subjected to injections of synthetic estrogen. So they were basically like forcing hormones on him for a year, which forced like as I mentioned, Alan Turing running like 40 miles for no good goddamn reason. You know, he's like doing stuff, and they're like, "Here's some estrogen." He's like, "Oh no, I'm growing breasts, and my mind no longer works the way it used to, and it's a brilliant fucking way." But he goes through the year of treatment and makes it through, and he's like, "Okay, whatever." But in 1954, just shy of his 42nd birthday, 42nd, he was about to turn 42, he dies. Yeah. And it's kind of contentious of if it was a suicide or not. So what had happened was he was discovered dead by like his housekeeper after the fact. And he was found like dead with a half-eaten apple next to him. Poignant sip. And so people are like, was it suicide? Is it not? Here's the case for it was suicide.
Ooh.
So the cause of death was cyanide poisoning. Cyanide, not great for the humans, as we've learned. Alan Turing there's like a half-eaten apple next to him, next to his dead body, and they're like, the apple was dipped in cyanide. He ate it. It was suicide, which fits because his favorite movie, like of all time, was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And I guess he like loved the scene where the evil queen dips the apple in the potion and now it's poison.
God, he's so gay.
He really is. He's so gay and so dramatic, and I love it because he's like, I'm gonna eat this poison apple to go be with my friend Christopher, who is gay and dead, and we'll just, it'll be great. And so that was the argument for suicide. His mother, on the other hand, was like, my son was not the most careful when it came to laboratory chemicals, and so maybe it was just like an accidental thing. Either way, 1954, he died. And so there goes a brilliant mind. And like, we don't hear about him for a long time because a lot of the shit he did was under like the Official Secrets Act for the British government, which like wasn't released until much later. Which like I forgot to mention too, he also invented like this voice encoding device with Bell Labs in the United States to help decrypt voice transactions or communication. I don't know, whatever the word is that is applicable there. Did all this great stuff. The government like was like his shit was useful. We're keeping it under the like Secrets Act. And so when the Secret Acts, like I guess after 50 or 60 years, they're like, we got to tell our secrets. And then like all the stuff about Alan Turing came out, and now as of 2019, he's on the 50-pound note in the UK. But not enough people know about him, which is why I'm telling this story. So if it were not for Alan Turing, we would not be having this conversation right now because computers. Thank you.
Woo! Yes.
Wow.
That was great.
I wasn't
If you
expecting
didn't
that.
laugh, you at least learned something. God damn it!
I wasn't expecting such a thorough history. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It felt
I
like
read his biography like 10 years ago, and I just
Well-
kind of was like, let me just pull these facts.
And if you should know anything about Alex, he is a stickler for details, and telling stories with great, awesome details. I have learned.
It felt like a
Let me
CNN,
cite my sources.
it felt like a CNN newscast with like the most mundane. I mean, it was really interesting, but like really mundane news. At some point, it says, "Alan rides a bike." It's like, that's like breaking news story. Alan rides the bike.
So,
Is
if
it-
you want to
is
know
it true?
more,
Wait, is it
there's
true
the
that the
Imitation
people
Game,
that
Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. Oh, I forgot to mention Keira Knightley's character. So Keira Knightley played a woman named Joan. Joan was like, we're BFFs at Bletchley Park. Him and Alan, like Joan and Alan, BFFs, having a great time. And Alan was like, you know what, Joan, I need to hide my homosexuality. So like he proposed to her, and she was like, yes. And then after they were engaged, Alan was like, but I'm a homosexual. And Joan was like, not shocked at all. So let's call off this engagement, but still be BFFs. That is Keira Knightley's role in this whole thing.
Thank
Also,
you,
I have
Keira
this
Knightley.
Yeah, I have this book. I read another book. I'm a gay computer scientist. Let's talk Alan Turing anytime you want.
Love it.
is it true that the people that were doing like the medical treatments and shit to Alan Turing later formed Ace of Base?
Not to my knowledge, but I don't know.
Well, do some research for the next show.
I will do some research. All I know is
We'll dig into it before the fan fiction episode of our show.
Yes, yeah. All
When
right.
Alan
well,
Turing was like, let me take my hard drive.
Thank you for that fabulous history. Thank you all for your fabulous bits you brought to this show. Does anyone, we're nearing the end here. We're about to say goodbye. Does anyone want to say anything? Well, I want to say thank you to those who have watched, who have commented. We've appreciated your questions, your comments, your concerns.
Very concerned about what's happening. Very concerned.
Oh. I don't think I saw any of the concerns, and I feel like I should
No.
have.
I don't think there were any.
definitely concerns about hot dogs. So.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, there were concerns about hot dogs. You're right. Someone demanded a taco is a taco. That was a concern. That was a
We
concern.
respect
Citizen.
you, and we love you.
Anyone else want to say anything before we exit?
I want to say this has been a blast. This has been a lot of fun with y'all. I love y'all, and I love all you who watched. Counterstack says, "Great show, everyone." So thank you, Counterstack.
Thank you, Counterstack.
And Alex, thank you for that story. That was lovely.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
More people need to know about Turing.
Oh. And like the scroll down there says, we'll be back live on stage soon. So be looking out for that. Because we do this show on stage. And it's like this, but also different than this. Because it's
It's
different
not
every
like
time.
this.
Guys, can I see the workout buddies you held up?
It's like this.
Who had a workout buddy? I want to see him.
I was just.
I got
me.
this little.
I don't.
Yep, he lights up.
You drank your drink.
This is my workout.
This is what I looked like when I was working out, Alexis. It
Oh
was totally
God,
me the whole
Alex,
time.
that is a lot, isn't it?
It sure fucking is.
I think we should say good night.
Good night.
Good night to the audience.
Good night.